We're live.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to yet another edition of Vampire the Masquerade, the YouTube experience, Zuster City, the Sabbat. Tonight, Canaanites are gathering for what is to be a very heart-wrenching, if not anticipated, trial of one of their members. But beforehand, there is still ongoing business and problems that need resolution. One Jacob Burns of Cain's Bastards has reached out to His Excellency Bishop Chunk of the Time Bandits to pass along some much-needed information. Jacob has sent a courier over to Time Bandit territory some hours before just to arrange a meeting with His Excellency. Word coming back, they would meet close by the Leviathan, off on a lonely pier, maybe, yeah, not too far away. And this is where we'll begin our scene. Jacob is rolling up on his Harley, coming to the appointed time and destination. Once he gets off his bike, he'll approach the designated pier, and looking past the darkness and the mist, hopefully he'll see the person he's come there to meet.
Chunk's large frame is indeed there. He looks over the water, but is paying attention to his surroundings.
Your Excellency, is that you?
Indeed it is, Reverend Sir.
Forgive me. I guess I haven't spread the news around far enough. It's no longer Father Burns, it's Sir Burns, although you don't need to, coming from you, you don't need to use all the high titles and stuff.
Oh, you're somebody's Templar Paladin.
No, Ductus of
Oh, Ductus. No, I'm sure it's usually, well, I'm sure you know, sure it's usually referred for Templars and Paladins. But as long as they're not around, I'm sure they won't have issue. I mean, a real stickler with Barnaby, the new milk that Time Bandits have.
Oh, that's strange. I've always referred to Murdoch as Sir. Although,
He is indeed my Templar, so you would be correct in those regards. And then there's also, well, as long as nobody's taking issue with it, but it's good that you're the Duchess of your pack at least. Are you continuing to uphold the duties of a pack priest, or are you leaving one of the rest of the pack to take up that?
I am training my child in the ways of the Sabbat rituals. Until he is well prepared, I will still be attending those duties as well.
Yeah, I'm hoping to have a chat with yourself and one or two of the came to the city. We got to build towards the future. Sworn night thing has to be resolved first. Hopefully the hunters as well, but they are. I suspect they know we're not falling for debate this time. They've accounted no casualties of significance, a few ghouls, but nothing that can't be really easily be replaced. So we'll wait, but we'll have to at least see what happens with Warren. I imagine he won't be surviving much longer.
Is it a cruel thing to wish that he does survive for a very long time in a state of duress?
My initial plan was something similar. However, there appears to be some information we don't know. Now, unless it's something that I couldn't have imagined, even if he doesn't meet with final death, it's going to be a situation where I'm not sure if he'd survive very long. He's just so, and it might be best if he was allowed to survive, go to somewhere where there's a high turnover rate, so he can at least have a honorable end. If he is truly repentful with some kind of accident, however, perhaps rather than be wild hunted, he would be permitted to meet final death as a member of the Crucibat. But these are all things we'll find out tonight, I hope.
Yes. Anywho, here is a packet of information. It
Thank you.
is collected works of data from myself, Father Kruger, and some notes I had obtained with Lenora while she was still alive.
Good, good. I'll have a look over it, see what I can do. Like I said, I'm hoping to follow up some of those leads and just nab one of these bastards and just start pulling on that string and unraveling it, but they're being very careful.
You know, I was just brainstorming before I left the Haven. An idea, maybe how to draw them out a little further. As I think I've informed you, I have pulled some strings. Well, I am pulling the strings of one of the suspected hunter's mothers.
Yes, yes.
But since their relationship with their mother seems to be a cold one, it might take some time before I hear any word down that grapevine. So, maybe to expedite the situation, I was wondering, would you think it wise if we set up an attack of our own? One, with all the data, once you review, we could easily mimic, letting them think that some rogue agent of their cell, perhaps, went off the farm and went rogue, attacking without their warrant. Maybe they would come then to investigate the place.
If we could go into clearer pictures of one of the people they use at the rental shops, a little bit of vicissitude, we can make sure that someone matching a certain description is in the area. But yes, no idea has merit. I like it. It's I'd rather not have. I'd rather keep the kind casualties to a minimum. Best to always have a good food supply, but I suppose they're forcing our hands, so we'll have to teach them a lesson.
Oh, of course, of course. Maybe we could. I still think that those casualties could be minimal. If
Like uh, it's just, success is the main goal, and
yes,
not going
success.
out of our way to cause casualties, but this stage, break a few eggs. Who cares?
Exactly.
Let's go for optimum results. If we can not have a significant amount of damage, especially since the curfew, but I think we can manage it.
Yes. I would think that if what we were trying to set up is if they thought whom this rogue agent, quote unquote, had targeted what they suspected was a Canite, maybe we leave them some, crumb trails.
Perhaps, perhaps. But I'll be honest, my full mind's on it. I want to see what happens with Brother Knight.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I'm just trying to get my mind off of it as it has been on my mind for so long, returning to my work.
Well, by the end of the night, we should either have a speedy resolution, or I imagine we'll be having quite a few monomancies.
Yes, I can imagine that. By the way, I have decided to donate a parcel of land to the Canaanites of the city collectively. I have a church in Georgetown, and I was thinking with the fall of our comrades, perhaps it would be a symbolic gesture if we set up some sort of mausoleum, a hall of honors, for a place where our fallen brothers and sisters may view what remains of them.
It's not the worst idea, especially show the shovel heads, the grim truth of what they're getting into, and that we respect all those who die honorable deaths.
Very well. Well, when I put forth the construction and the place is ready, there will be a room for Lenore.
Oh, well, I'll speak with you again. I think, unfortunately, I'm not much in the mood for conversation this night.
I understand, Your Excellency. Well, we will see each other again much sooner than later. So I will see you there.
Good night. Chunk will start heading off.
Jacob will wait for His Excellency to leave, and he'll just gaze out into the dark waters of the river before he returns to his Harley and peels off. And with that, we can end scene.